Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. It's 4:45 here, early morning. Very peaceful and quiet. I woke up. My sleeping pattern is like as such nowadays. I wake up middle of the night after a nice little sleep, and I'm very in a very good mood because our cricket team sort of won the game yesterday and won the series against Afghanistan. So when our team do well, I really am happy. It's like one childish thing I have about sport. I used to be an ex-cricketer. So today I will be compiling a list of 15 fragrances I feel are good for office, even though I don't work at office. I have my own page, I work on my own channel, but I do have many friends who are working in a professional field, and seasons are changing in Bangladesh, so we're moving sort of in the warmer zone. So I think these fragrances will do really well. Some of them, they are different from each other. They are not exactly same theme. So understanding office setup, I imagine people to be professional. They smell nice, but not too flirty, not too obnoxious, not too disturbing others, like rosewood heavy, and people be like, in the next cubicle, people be like, I hate that guy. We don't want that. Even in the lift, you want to smell neutral or don't want to smell bad, also, and not overly perfumey. Okay. And if you're kind of a person that charming, hardworking, I imagine like a professional setup. These are to make you like a look professional. Okay, these are the things I feel. So this is entirely my choice, and there are many more other fragrances that also can achieve the same thing, but today I want to show 15 like this. Okay, without any ranking, I'll start. First fragrance I'm going to show you is John Varvatos Artisan Pure. Okay, this fragrance is very well known, very popular, does have decent longevity, but not a very massive beast mode fragrance. The reason being, that's ideal for work setup because you don't want to wear something too strong. This smells just perfect, fresh, citrusy, sharp, and a little bit sweet and clean. Okay, John Varvatos Artisan Pure, number one. Number two, I got a backup bottle. Thankfully, I can see my older bottle right at the back. This is called Givenchy Gentleman Cologne. This fragrance, it's one of the best fragrances in recent times they released. Okay, for summer, you can hardly get a fragrance that is this unique, this clean, this beautiful with iris, little bit peppery quality, and very unique. Nothing smells like this. Okay, so number two is Givenchy Gentleman Cologne. Try it out. I'm not going to speak too much on these fragrances because I want to keep the video shorter than 20 minutes. Number three is a little bit different from the other two. This is a bit strong, but this is kind of like, if you like a little bit masculine, a little bit like, not really barbershop, but kind of like you'll see what I mean. This is Pasha de Cartier Parfum. Okay, so if you know Tom Ford, Bout de Jour, lavender based perfumes, something like a Fougere, yeah, kind of barbershop, but this is very modern. It has sweetness, it has like something very modern touch. And look at that bottle. These Cartier House and Boucheron, they make excellent jewelry, also make excellent bottles. This fragrance is boozy, kind of like spicy, sweet, kind of like modern barbershop fragrance. It's one of the masterpieces in recent times. Definitely underrated. Check it out. Makes an excellent office fragrance. Let's say like somewhere in the fall time, it will be perfect. In the office setup, it will be perfect. Okay, Pasha de Cartier Parfum, number three. Number four is one of my vintage bottles, but you can get the newer version, is as good. This is Gerland Vetiver EDT. This is actually a spicy, citrusy vetiver, which is very versatile, excellent longevity, very professional smelling, and I think this hands down the best vetiver fragrances under this price bracket. I don't know how Gerland does it. This is niche quality. Okay, check out my review, Gerland's Vetiver EDT. Amazing fragrance. Number five, it's one of my sweetheart fragrances. This is Montblanc Starwalker. I heard this is discontinued. I'm not sure about that, but this smells so good. Bamboo, citrus, just so easy to wear, light, a little bit sweet. This fragrance, everybody, like loves it under this budget segment. This is one of the best smelling perfumes. This is not crazy or anything like a viral kind of fragrance that you have to have. But when you smell it out of many other fragrances, this one actually will make you smile because these are good times of fragrance game. Okay, Montblanc Starwalker, check it out. One of the best fragrances. I think Montblanc Explorer is good, but way overpriced for what it is. So the Starwalker is a better option. Okay. Next is a beast mode fragrance. I just love this. If you want something inspired by Aventus but don't want to spend the money, but you want excellent longevity, Afnan Supremacy, not only intense. Okay, you can get any of the clones. They're all good, in their own way. CD Neem, Lavender Intense, or many other, there are many other ones. But for some reason, this one actually I feel for the presentation, for the smell, longevity, this is one of the best, hands down. Okay, Afnan's masterpiece. Their fragrances nowadays are unbelievable. This is called Afnan Supremacy, not only intense, it's worth the price tag. After that, a fragrance I'm very, very happy because I love this line. It's so versatile. You have something for every occasion. This is House of Gerland once again, low medial sport. So when you see the sport word or blue juice, you'll be like, sportiness at workplace, is it a good idea? Thing is, you don't have to play sports. And this fragrance does have the name sport, but it's very versatile. And I think this is more formal than sporty. This fragrance smells so clean. It has this kind of like a fresh, clean almond sort of a dry down, but in the opening it smells sweet. If you actually like any of the low medial flankers like the Cool or the Cologne, this is actually available. Little expensive, but I think this one is excellent office scent. Okay, if you wear this, you smell very high class. As office boss, you can try it out. Guerlain Low Medial Sport. Check out my review on all of them. Okay, next one is a fragrance line I love. One of the most underrated. I have chosen two Bulgari fragrances for this list. One of them, I think this is the best from this line for me, but I will get the Soir version, which I love also. But this is Bulgari Purom Extreme. Okay, the most plain looking, boring looking bottle right here. Doesn't have anything crazy going on, simplistic. This, if you do like tea-based fragrances, something soothing and then sophisticated, little bit like a unique. Man, the tea note, oh man, this is so lovely. Just have to spray it once. It's just so lovely. Just trust me on this. I think this line is getting rarer to find, but this is one of the crown jewels of House of Bulgari. Definitely one of the most professional, long-lasting scents. Bulgari Purom Extreme. Next, I have actually gone with few Pradas. This is one of them. I actually had more Prada than 3 or 4, but then I removed them just to make it fair game. But Prada is officially king of fresh fragrances, soapy, professional, like clean. They do that, and I remove Prada Amber Purom because it's getting kind of obvious, isn't it? Like Prada Amber Purom is the perfect office scent. That's the best office scent. So it's not fair, just show some other ones, So here you go, Prada L'Homme Low, one of my most favorite underrated perfumes. The reason being, this fragrance I'm showing instead of Prada L'Homme. Prada L'Homme is fantastic. You can go with Prada L'Homme any day. But you want to smell a little bit fresh, tad bit more fresher with that iris. And if you actually loved Dior Homme Eau and you cannot find it anywhere, give this a try. This, I believe, is a much better value than the Dior, because Dior will go double the price than this with the same amount of juice. But Dior is better in terms of smell. But this one, it's Prada, guys. You cannot get anything of cheap smelling. This smells very luxurious. I love it. It's more watery. Okay, that's the whole idea about it. It's more watery, more day like. If higher the heat, this fragrance will do really well. Less sweet, more fresh. Prada L'Homme Low. Now the next one, the other Bulgari. I think this is one of the most underrated fragrances in fragrance community. Nobody talks about it. They talk about the flankers sometimes, the new ones, Glacial Essence, Oud Essence, Neroli Essence. But what I really feel, even the Man in Black, got so much love. That's the bestseller. But this one right here is the genuine masterpiece. Bulgari, and this is called Bulgari's Man, simply that see-through bottle. This is officially discontinued, but you can still find it at places at still good prices, $55 to $60. You can get this. What's so special about this? This is not the darker version, right? So is it interesting enough? This fragrance has spices. This fragrance has mandarin or something oranges, some citruses, and I feel the spice and citrusy mix, it carries through for a very long time. And for an office setup, this is one of the classiest men's fragrances. If you love Versace Purom, which I didn't show today, if you like fragrances like those, this fragrance will definitely have a place in your heart if you ever tried it. Okay, try Bulgari's Man, one of the excellent office scents. So now we have 5 left. I told you these are not in any particular order. Next one, I'm going to show you a fragrance I just truly love. This is called Armani Code Colonia. You can go with the sport version if you find it, or you can go with that Armani Code Iced. They're all fresh. So I think the fresh ones are safe for work. You can wear Armani's Code at work, but due to its sweetness, a little bit of dark spiciness, I feel it's more suited towards that dating scenario. This one, you can also use it for dating in summer, but just something lightness, something fresh blue vibe added to that code just makes it so easy to wear, and you still smell Armani's Code on you like half a day, So one of the most versatile fragrances. Check it out. Amazing perfume. I just love Armani's designer fragrances. Just most of them were good, but a little bit overpriced. This one is a bit expensive, but if you look for a good deal on discounters, you can get it. Armani Code Colonia. Next is a fragrance I just truly love. I will tell you, some people will not agree with me, some people will be like mad, but the truth is it should be there. You can try Office for Men, which is the name Office, theme of the review. This actually is very sweet, this is very fruity. I think there's ambroxan in this. I think this one, it just lasts very long time, and very simple. This is a very obvious fragrance. They made it to love, Alberto Morias, right? And if you, let's say, want to go ultra, I get kind of like a pineapple from this as well, something fruity, something like Aventus, Hachivat, like Nishanes, but it's not exactly clone of anything else, but it's a combination of all the notes that people love nowadays. It's so sweet, fruity, fresh. But if you say have Molecule O1, layered that with this one, 2-3 days, you don't need to apply any more perfumes on your shirt, okay? Office for Men by Jeremy, fragrance one of the best fragrances for this category. I need to get a backup bottle now, okay? After that, one of my most favorite fragrances, and this is why I do this list, show you something different. YSL L'Homme Libre, okay? Discontinued now. Even this version, regular version, you cannot find anymore. But this is a true gem. And I say it with so much happiness and confidence because I believe in this perfume. This is not a blue fragrance. This is a little bit fresh, got the violets, a little bit pepper, pink pepper, but it's mostly about the violets, and also it has great performance for a fresh fragrance. If you liked Xenia's Vomo kind of fragrances, try this one out, and it's way better than the Xenia. The one of the fragrances that did not get the love. I think if you wear this at a professional setup with a suit, man, you're gonna smell like a CEO. Okay, that good this fragrance is. Okay, if you find it somewhere, give it a try. L'Homme Libre by YSL. 2 more left. As I told you, Prada's invasion. And I am not sad because Prada officially should rule. This is Prada Lunarosa Carbon. I have the whole line almost. And I was like thinking which one to put. But I went with kind of something that smells like Dior Sauvage, but better. This DNA is better than Dior Sauvage for me at least. It's more rounded, well-rounded. It's not as crazy peppery. And it's kind of like it has this mineral earthy tone to it, which gives it kind of a unique feature. But you'll definitely see similarity with Dior Sauvage, but it's not blue. Okay, so that's the best thing. And it's a little bit different. It's more affordable. Really good performer too. This is called Prada Lunarosa Carbon. Check it out. Office Boss. Last but not least, a personal favorite, another Prada. This line, I have one more, and I reviewed like 3 to 4. But this line actually, it's for me, is their niche line. Prada's niche line. This is like a expensive bar of soap. Prada. This is called Prada's Infusion Iris Cedre. Okay, I always forget the name. I'll write it down. I have a massive 200 ml. This fragrance is so luxurious. When you smell it, at first you'll feel like, what am I smelling? I'm smelling soap. Is it a good thing? Yes. Very expensive bar of soap. This is why I decided not to put Prada Amber Purum, because they achieve the same thing. But if you love Iris, if you actually enjoy something like Dior Intense, Prada L'Homme, all those perfumes, and you wanted something like a daytime version of it, clean, fresh, less dark, more bright, this is it. Sparkling, iris, very long lasting, very luxurious, and this is one of my top favorites when it comes to office setup. So Prada Infusion Iris Syndra. So you can try all these fragrances. You can suggest other people of your favorite office setup, but professional setup, just always remember it's about smelling professional, not to bother others or disturb others. Okay, because some of the people may be a little bit allergic, to certain smell or certain note. They might feel sneezing, or that can trigger them. So always make sure you be sensitive towards your co-employee, okay, co-worker. So stay safe, smell nice, and all the best to your new working, getting back to resuming your work. All the best, and I hope fragrances will actually keep you relaxed as well. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.